cute lock journal. I think I have the key in my wallet still somewhere, but it is locked, y'all. And this journal was the Bratz Rock Angels. Let me get a close up on it. Bratz Rock Angels, you know what I'm saying? It really just give a vibe. So I'm Zia Zebra. If you don't know, I create clothing and I also give tips and tricks in like makeup, cheap thrift shopping, beginner sewer tips, try on hauls, Sims 4, and more. So please stay tuned and hit that subscribe button. Hey babes, what's good? I hope you babes are doing good because I am doing great, y'all. Y'all, this is officially my last week of class and I'm really getting ready for a presentation today or whatever. But anyways, y'all, I really just want to, send a sweet, short message. I'm so thankful for people who are subscribing, pressing that like button for your girl because it really does mean a lot, you know what I'm saying? And I really do love y'all so much. But y'all, babes, I really want to say it is so important to have a special diary. As y'all know in Moesha, okay, I'm going to use that for an example. In Moesha, she had a personal diary. And y'all, I have a personal diary as well. I can show y'all my diary as well too. So hold on. Alright, babes. I have multiple diaries that I've written throughout the years, and I really just want to show you babes what I'm actually writing in now. That's a special diary. I create and make cover journals or whatever. I've been doing that since like middle school, high school, y'all. But this is the front and this is the back or whatever. I think it is so cute when you have like a cute diary. It really just gives you a cute vibe, you know what I'm saying? That really just have you wanting to write in that diary, you know what I'm saying? And I have special pens that I also use. I have to show you babes that. But having a special diary and just releasing dreams, feelings, thoughts, you know what I'm saying? If you like want to cuss out somebody, cuss them out in a diary, you know what I'm saying? Except for actually cussing them out in person because, if you really feel that way, you just feel like that in the moment, you could just write it in your diary. You know what I'm saying? It's so much better than actually ruining a relationship that's actually good and it's just at a downfall for a moment and stuff like that. And then, also talking to God in your diary can also be, very special because I find myself like I wrote in my diary last night just talking about a whole bunch of stuff and just, just my thoughts and how I'm feeling in the moment. And it feels so good to actually do something like that and really just release what you can't, talk to others about. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to, keep it, really keep it between you and God. It is really just beneficial, you know what I'm saying, to find good color pens, pencils to write with. I can show you all my pens and pencils as well. So hold on. Babe, I also have cute pens that I also write with in different colors on different days and whatever mood that I'm feeling. I actually do that, and I have highlighters as well on the other side. There's different colors, and I actually got this dividing pen set from a thrift shop. So you can find so much from a thrift shop. I also have this file cabinet that I keep my journal, my Bible, and everything in, y'all, just to be organized. And I love it so much. But this is what I choose from to write with. I lost the dang top to this red one, but yeah, fill up on pens whenever the colors run out. But this is so handy, babes, and I really do love it. But the different spirals that I have written out throughout the years, it's more than this, y'all, but I'm gonna just show y'all the little bit, this is a cute sailor journal that I got from AliExpress. I think no marketing here, but yeah, it's very cute, and I think it had like a composition right there in the middle, y'all. I thought this was so cute to write in. I felt so ancient. I don't know, y'all. It gives me a vibe. And this is also another journal that I had that I got from like the dollar store. no marketing once again, or, promoting, I don't know. But this is also cute, something cute to write in. I love the color. As you can see, I love purple. And this was a regular black journal. It did have, I posted it in my shorts, I believe, but the letters totally just came off. I put Zia Zebra up here, and the back said Jesus Rocks. It was in the sparkly gemstones, I believe it was, y'all, but it was cute, y'all. It gave me a whole vibe, but this definitely was cute. And this is what my sister actually gave me, which was so cute, y'all. It says Charmed. And y'all know I love that show, Charmed, y'all. My Instagram name is Charmed7. Especially if you want to follow me, check your girl out. I am basically always on social media, just, talking. If you want to know more about me and what I got going on, social media definitely is it for me. But y'all, this is so cute, Charmed. All right. And it's like a velvet, type of vibe. Excuse me. And then y'all, lastly, this cute, y'all. I didn't have that many papers, y'all, but this cute lock journal. I think I have the key in my wallet still somewhere, but it is locked, y'all. And this journal was the Bratz Rock Angels. Let me get a close-up on that. Bratz Rock Angels, you know what I'm saying? It really just give a vibe. A vibe that, yes, I wanted to write, release anything in my journal that I'm feeling, thinking, like, yeah, it's just, give that cutesy vibe, and it make me feel like a teenager again. I am a 30-something-year-old teenager, so if you really can vibe with this and you're a 30-year-old something teenager as well, definitely press that like button and show your girl some love. Subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Leave a comment. Tell me what kind of journal you actually writing in. If you are currently writing in a journal right now and releasing some feelings, thoughts, anything. But this journal, babes, is really it just give you a vibe. Like, I love the vibe. Like, I believe that was Sasha on the cover as well, y'all. This has to be the cutest diary that I ever had, okay? Like, I fell so in love with it. But, babes, I guess a charm fell off of that other diary. But, yes, just releasing thoughts and, being yourself, your authentic self, and also talking to God, talking to yourself, talking, letting out your feelings. You are never alone. God and his angels are always with you, babes. And it's really just a good feeling to be able to release something and not keep it, so much in. You know what I'm saying? You could also digitally record, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I would digital record my dreams because I am a dreamer. I have so many different kind of dreams, and I've seen some of these dreams, come true, which is so crazy, y'all. I might even sound crazy. But yeah, I just release a lot and make sure I record everything and have everything set there that I can remember. Oh, it happened on this day. And when I do write in my diary, I put like, example, today is May 4th. I would write in my diary, May 4th, 2026. You know what I'm saying? And I would say, well, this is the type of day that is cool. I'm really just feeling it, blah, 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 blah. But I make sure I write the dates and everything so I can remember specifically. I could, start writing the time. I wasn't thinking about that, writing a time of what time I'm writing on that certain day. That's really just, new and frequent to me. But yeah, babes, like really just getting into it and realizing, especially being a woman, you want to keep it professional. And like I said, if you want to cuss somebody out, cuss them out in the journal. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do it in real life, but just release your feelings, and it really be between, you and God. Like, really, 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 really. I've actually done that before. I've said a whole bunch of things in my diary, and make sure when you have your diary, store it in somewhere that is, private, special to you, because you really don't want anyone going and sneaking into your diary, and you'll feel like a real teenage girl again when someone finds, where you put your stuff at and figure out a lot of things about you So you want to make sure you put it into a private place that is good. I want to mention that as well, y'all, because you never know what could really just happen. And yeah, like being like Moesha, you know, catching a vibe. Like every time that girl would write in her diary, you would hear a special song in the background, you know what I'm saying? And you could hear her talking while she was writing in her journal. And she really was just, you know, releasing a lot of thoughts and stuff. You know, I just really find that very good. But y'all, I don't want to, you know, keep y'all too long. This is just something short and sweet. If you really have any questions or what type of diary you should get, or you know, if you are currently writing in a diary, you know, let me know what kind of diary you are writing in and what other things that you suggest to write in a diary, you know what I'm saying? And how do you feel about a diary at that? But yeah, those are just my thoughts, babes. I really do appreciate y'all, and I really hope y'all don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Mwah.